Old friends are like old memories. They always remind you of your past, and we are reminding ourselves of the past episodes from this week of Good Company for the Best of Good Company with me, Hollie Taylor. I'm Hollie Taylor, and a really cool story about a woman who was reunited with her sisters. She did some DNA testing and turned out that she had a couple of sisters that she had been separated from when she was 4 years old. She was put up for adoption and the sisters were split up. And long story short, she grew up without her sisters, which is super sad. So 2 women found their long lost sister, which was amazing after 57 years of searching for her. I mean, love it or hate it, technology has definitely opened up the world of possibilities to be reunited with loved ones. And it kind of got me thinking about family members you didn't even know that you had. My husband was working, he works with a union, and there was a kid taking a nap during his break. So they started to chat, and it turns out he's my second cousin. Yeah. I was like, oh, you were working with Jaden? He's like, I didn't even know. Things that happen when you have a really large family. You get sometimes closer to one side over the other side. But I love that my husband got to hang out with my cousin. He didn't even know that there was a connect. So there you go. Want to know your stories of long lost family members? Ones that you were able to be reunited with or ones that you discovered maybe at a family reunion. 905-338-1250. Talking about finding that long-lost family member. Producer Mike, any long-lost family members?
Not really. My aunt was a genealogist.
Like an actual one?
Like an actual. That was her job, for like 20 years. Yeah.
What?
And so there were no surprises. She has it tracked down one line to like the 17-somethings.
So cool.
Yeah, she's got it pretty figured out. So there were no surprises on our family tree. She had it all tracked down, unfortunately.
My mom and her cousin are our unofficial genealogists in our family.
Okay.
And I think we've gone back to the 1700s.
Nice.
Yeah. They use Ancestry.com and they love it. It's so hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had people reach out from the UK. Hey, are you this family?
We're seventh-time cousins.
Goodness,
Yeah.
You knew them? Wow. Discovered that my great-grandpa, their family owned a bakery in England. And I'm like, do we still have it? I could use another business. All right, we're sharing the stories of long-lost family members. This is from Sarah. She says, LOL. Yes, talk about a large family. I was at work and discovered that I was working with my second cousin. Never met her. I was from another side of the family that we weren't as close to, and I discovered a new cousin. I love this. You just never know whose family. I'm Hollie Taylor, and yes, my leg's a little sore today. I need to do some stretching. But the older we get, there's actually a new muscle to focus in on. Producer Mike, what do you think it is? What muscle should we be training?
The heart.
Oh my goodness. Boo.
Come on.
I mean, I guess cardio is important, but we've been saying that for years. Oh, that's too funny. No, it's your grip strength.
Okay, that's an important one.
Yeah, and often you don't go to the gym and then, like, you're not, like, working out your grip strength.
No, can you imagine the guy in front of the mirror?
With the little grip things that you squeeze. Yeah, you do not see that at the gym, which is great because it's something you can work on in the comfort of your own home. You can just take, even like a little ball, like the squishy balls, and you can use that. And they found that people who have good grip strength actually have had longevity in life. It helps with blood pressure, see, indirectly your heart, and other vital signs. Plus, when you take a look at just the ability to grab certain things, you see that in the older generation where their hands become weaker. And so simple things like popping open a pickle jar, a jam jar. It's not something that they can do, and so they'll need more assistance. So there you go. Muscle mass is important overall, so we should all be doing some kind of light workout with weights, but grab a tennis ball, put it in your hand, squeeze it, and that'll also help you with your with your overall health, your heart. I can't believe you said that. Work on your grip strength, kid. I'm Hollie Taylor. This is kind of a weird one. You know me, I love a good study and a survey and, survey says. And in this survey says kind of moment, 56% of pet owners surveyed would cut their own lives short to extend their pets. What? Why? I have no words. I love my cat. I do. Nico's the best. He's part dog, part cat in the sense of personality. And I would definitely not give him one day of my life. I mean, he's adorable, but he's a pet and we all have our day. So I'm not just voluntarily giving up my days to a pet. I don't know. Producer Mike, you've had pets before.
Yeah, wouldn't it be cool if my childhood hamster was still alive?
Yeah, but then you'd live to be like, what, 20?
I guess. Yeah,
I mean, those things don't live long.
But Henry would be 40 by now.
Oh, my goodness. But what kind of quality of life would that be for a hamster?
That's true. Henry had 3 legs. That was what's... I'm not joking. Henry the 3-legged hamster.
What?
Yeah, the fact that he lived 2 years was good enough, I think.
Oh,
sorry.
Poor thing. Oh, I didn't know that. My condolences. So yeah, I feel like, I don't know, who are they asking? Yeah, I'm Nico, I love you, but no. All right, I want to talk flying because there's been so many conversations about people flying to the U.S. or bad experiences flying or blah, blah, blah. And I actually remember when I was younger, free meals on my flights to and from Edmonton and Toronto. I remember just feeling like this was a special experience. I was a UM a lot of the time, unaccompanied minor, and I just felt like I was so safe. Now, I am not letting my kids fly by themselves. I mean, I'm sure they're safe. They, flight attendant is in our family, my sister-in-law, but still there's just, I don't know, it feels more like I'm on a bus compared to I'm flying in some kind of world-class contraption. If you've been flying lately, I feel nickel and dimed. I see people wearing their sweatpants, and yeah. You used to dress up. Things have changed. Also, in some ways, the service has changed just a little bit. I have a friend of mine, and she is in a wheelchair, and she's had some horrible experiences. So found a story about Hidden Disabilities Sunflower Program and their initiative as they've teamed up with WestJet to make those with seen and unseen disabilities that they can be taken care of better based on their needs. So that's a positive step. Love seeing this. But would also like to see free meals again. How about you? What are some of those flight experience changes that you have seen or that you'd like to go back to? I'm Hollie Taylor. We're talking about the flight experience. I remember seeing the old images of the flight attendants, and they were dressed so, I don't know, it was cute. Doesn't look comfortable, but it looked cute. And yeah, people would dress up. It was a thing. Yeah, it was a class. Certain je ne sais quoi to those who could fly by night over the land and not on the land. Producer Mike, any flight experiences or stories?
You know what I was just thinking of? Not everything back in the day about flying was great.
Okay, like what?
Like they used to smoke on planes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I remember seeing a picture of a plane once, and it had like these brown streaks that were coming out from the doors because it was pressurized, like just smoky, gross. Yeah.
Stop it. You're ruining my romanticized vision of flight back in the day. But you're right. That's why they had the smoking and no smoking light. Mm-hmm. It wasn't just for fun.
No, yeah, wild to think about, right?
The no smoking sign is on in the cabin.
Yeah, can you imagine that now? You're in handcuffs.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Or fined.
Yeah, of course.
So that's a good development. All the allergies to smoke? Ew. Oh, and then you'd leave the plane smelling like smoke? Double ew. Well, that's a wrap. Those are our favorite memories from this past week. Join me for more Good Company live every weekday from 4:30 till 6 p.m. here on Joy Radio. Oh, and don't forget, you can also catch up by subscribing to our Joy Radio podcast. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, text 905-338-1250. Thanks for listening. We'll see you on Monday.